Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth, and I am back again doing the mid-April monthly tarot horoscope for everyone with their sun, moon, or ascendant in Leo for the big cats. So my update is that I am going to be doing the sex and relationship videos for the month of May, but I am going to be posting them as soon as I've completed them. And I've had a very busy schedule and with private clients in the month of April so far. It's been more than pretty much I've ever had. So it's awesome, but at the same time, it hasn't given me a lot of time to do all the videos that I would like to do. But that's okay. I mean, I enjoy private clients just as much as I do. I love the videos. So anyways, if you'd like a private reading with me, you can email me, elizabetholson31@gmail.com. I don't have a website yet. I will be getting a website soon. And I'm not going to be taking same-day appointments in the future, but you are more than welcome to email me your cell phone if you would like a same-day appointment. I'm not sure when the cutoff is going to be. Most likely I won't be taking same-day appointments in May, starting from May. But you're more than welcome to email me. It just depends on my schedule, really. And I'm booked out about a week to 2 weeks right now. It really just depends. On what's going on. So, and a lot of that has to do with just the volume of people that are contacting me all at once. So anyways, let's get on to your reading. This is for the second half of May, should I say mid-May? Second half of April, 2015, for everyone with their ascendant, sun, or moon in Leo. Very interesting spread, guys. Very interesting spread. So you've got some cards that I just talked about with the Cancer in the Cancer video. So most likely, some of you are in relationships with Cancers. The card right out of the so you got two. Oh my gosh. You pretty much got all the pregnancy cards in my whole deck in this reading, okay? So right off the bat, Leo, I'm going to say that chances are in April, at the end of April, a lot of you who are of childbearing age, Leo females, are going to be getting pregnant, okay? If you're watching this for a Leo female friend, chances are she's going to be getting pregnant. Because you have, well, pretty much every single pregnancy card there is that I have that could represent pregnancy, okay? So I'm going to go through the reading without showing them all at the same time because it'll mess up my spread, but you'll see kind of how it shakes out. So that's like the biggest thing that I'm seeing, okay? So you're going to have to watch out. If you're not expecting to get pregnant, be careful, ladies. Be very, very careful. So the first card out of the deck is the High Priestess. And the High Priestess can indicate pregnancy, fertility, death, and secrets, okay? This is also, it's usually about you having the light of intuition, having some mediumship skills. So some of you out there are mediums. Some of you have your own psychic abilities, okay? Some of you have a lot of wisdom, and some of you have birds as spirit guides. Specifically, someone has an owl as a spirit guide, which is really cool. Message me if that's you. So she, this is you, Leo. I feel like this is you. But you also have, okay, so you have her, and then you also have this Queen of Pentacles crossing her, which is also can indicate another pregnancy card. You may be female in a relationship with another female, okay? So you could be either the High Priestess or you could be the Queen of Pentacles, because I was just talking about how in my Cancer video, this could be you, because she's got the sun right above her head. So you could be a Leo Cancer situation where you're the High Priestess and the Cancer female is your partner. Okay. They could both be you. Okay, in the sense that you need to be using your intuition more. You may have some mediumship skills. You're very fertile. There may be some secrets and things. You may be dealing with some kind of things that are kind of hidden or secret. Also, you could have just experienced a death in the family, or somebody may have passed away that you knew very, very well, someone close to you, and I'm sorry if that's the case. But it also could be that you're the Queen of Pentacles, and financially things are really good for you right now. But to me, I was just talking, so weird, I was just talking about in my Cancer video how this card is the card of wealth, prosperity, happiness, and abundance. Okay, so this is like an amazing financial card. This is good, just good health in general. And it's very similar to the World's card, and that's your foundation. I was just talking about this card. So the fact that you have both, and you have the World as your foundation, is a really positive thing. I feel like the last 2 weeks in April are going to be really, really positive for you, Leo, and I'm happy to see that, because a lot of times, you've been through. I feel like Leos have been through a lot of drama in this last, 2015, since the beginning. It's been a lot of drama, a lot of stuff going on. And I feel like for you, you're going to be in a really good place. And you're in a really good place right now. This is an amazing place to be, okay? To have this intuition, to have this abundance, to have the World as your oyster, which is kind of coloring the reading as everything's available to you, okay, should you want it, okay? It's really kind of a classic Leo reading, because it's big money, it's big, it's like a big reading, and Leo's, everything is big, bold, beautiful, the World is big, to me this is pregnancy, and pregnancy, you're big, and then you have this light of intuition, which is big, and so it's kind of wild. And so in the recent past, you've got the Four of Wands, which is joy, which is happiness, which is family time. This is really good news, and having everything available to you that's good. It's really an amazing. Like I said, this is an amazing spread. It's kind of blowing my mind. And what's crowning you is this Queen of Wands person. Now I feel like this isn't necessarily you. It could be though, because wands generally are fire signs, but doesn't have to be. In my magical kingdom, it doesn't. Okay, in my reality, it can be any. Whatever I'm intuitive in. Whatever my intuition says, whatever my guide says at the time, that's what it is. I feel like this is more of an Aries female, okay, or even a Capricorn female. This could be you because you have this pregnancy card, well, 2 pregnancy cards, and this can also indicate the Four of Wands can also indicate finding out that you're pregnant and family and having kids. And then the Queen of Wands also, you can see, I think of her as maybe already having 2 kids, and then finding out she's pregnant with the 3rd. This is the spirit energy of the 3rd one around her. Can also indicate this one being the one that she already has, and then she being pregnant with twins, or having 2 more later on. So there's a lot of kids things happening here, a lot of pregnancy things happening here. Leo guys, okay, let's just take a moment away from this Queen of Wands, okay? And the Queen of Wands, just so you know, is someone who always gets what they want. And Leos, that's you, okay? But it can also be someone who's very strong. Leo males, this could be your wife, okay? She could be an Aries, she could be a Capricorn, she could be a Taurus female, okay? You could be spending a lot of time with family. You could be thinking about family. If you're single, and you're a Leo male, it feels like the world is your oyster. You can have everything that you want. And things are really good for you right now. And you may be looking for Mrs. Right. To me, it feels like there's a lot of ladies here. So if you're single, either you've got a lot of females around you or you're dating a lot, okay? I mean, this is someone who's dating quite a bit. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ladies around you. Now, this doesn't have to be mean where they're all in your life, you know. This one could have been part of the past. You've got 3 that are kind of part of the present and 1 potentially in the future. So it doesn't, I feel like time-wise, I don't feel like they're connected, like they're all that really close. It's not like, I don't feel like what I'm trying to say is it's not like you're speed dating, although you could have done some speed dating recently, and if you did, please let me know. That would be awesome, okay? Where it's like happening one after the other, and they are on top of each other, so you could be having an orgy, and if you want, message me on that one too. That'd be interesting. Though, for most of you, it's going to be probably where it's like you date someone, and then for whatever reason, you don't go out again for a while, and then you date another person, and you don't go out again for a while, and you date a third person, and it kind of keeps going, you know, where it kind of feels like you may not, for Leo guys, you may not be totally into each one of these people. You may not. You know, you may not see these people as Mrs. or Mr. Right, you know? But the thing, Leo, is, or they may not see you as Mr. Right, okay? The thing is these are very strong women. These are all very, very strong women, okay? These are women that, they're beautiful. They're bold. They're very fertile, okay? Watch out. They're creative. They each have their own uniquenesses. I feel like they all say what they want. I feel like in a way you're attracting almost the same person. You may not even be conscious of it. To me, you're just attracting these very strong women. Very beautiful. They're all very, very, very beautiful. I just see a lot of beautiful women in my head. And you're going, I know. And you're going, I know, I know, I know. This is my problem. And if you're the guy that's dating a lot and nothing's sticking, then you need to work on that. Because I feel like there's a lot available here for you. For whatever reason, you're not connecting with them. And you need to work on your dating skills. Connecting maybe on an emotional level with these women. Because that's what kind of needs to happen. If you need to spruce up your appearance, change your deodorant, whatever it needs to be, get some cologne. And for some reason, I don't know why I'm saying this, but like I used to tease my brothers, okay, about their deodorant and how it smelled spiky to me. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of rancid. And so women are attracted to smell. Okay, and women are attracted to, very much so. So this is where the deodorant thing plays in, okay? And cologne, you know? I have to say that the guys that I've dated that wear cologne are usually the guys that I've continued to date. Anybody that they don't smell right to me or they don't smell good to me, I typically am not attracted to. So smell is an attraction. Now, I'm not saying that you for some of you, you need to make sure you're you're showering enough, and you're doing your laundry enough, okay? And smell is very important, and you're wearing deodorant and cologne when you go out. And if you were already doing these things, then I'm not speaking to you. Clearly, I'm not speaking to you. But for some Leo guys, I feel like you gotta work on that. That's kind of what I'm feeling. But also, it's an emotional connection. It's not necessarily about how you look, but what you're putting out there. You know, what you're trying to. If you go out and you say, "I'm not looking for a relationship," it's gonna turn a lot of people off. You know, and I'm not saying you should lead people on by saying I'm not looking, you know, and be upfront and be like I'm not looking for a relationship. But I feel like these are very strong women. I feel like all of them are relationship material. If you're dating them and you're not looking for a relationship, then you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot, and you're not going to continue on with them. That's my advice. So Leo females, okay, and also Leo males, okay. The person that is coming up in the immediate future is the Empress. And the Empress is an artist. The Empress, and Leo females, this can be you. This is the summer fairy, okay? So this can be you. You have a lot of creativity, you know? So you have a lot of creativity, being creative, doing things. She's made this wreath out of butterflies, okay? This is taking, you know, a bunch of pencils and creating a castle, you know what I mean? Building a house with pencils. You know what I'm saying? It's that kind of thing where you need to kind of get creative, but you have also the power to achieve your heart's desire. So you have the world, you have joy, you've had the world, and I still feel like you do. And you had joy, and you have fertility, you have good health, and you have intuition, and you have this ability to get what you want, and you have this creativity. This is a recipe for success. Other people should need to take a page out of your book when it comes to, when it comes to this. This is, you have it all available. Now, if you're the kind of person that would tell me, but what about all the shit that just happened? And what about the breakup that I just had? And what about, you know, my finances being drained? And what about the job that I don't have? And what about this, that? What about having to move a zillion times? And I would tell you that is part of the past. That may have happened in the past, but that's definitely not the now moment. I don't feel like that way, and I don't feel like that's the future either. Although I will tell you that you do have the Five of Swords in the position of your attitude. Did I say Five of Swords? I meant Five of Wands. Sorry. The Five of Wands is having bills to pay, beating the world off a stick, having to be responsible, being responsible for a lot of things, having a lot of things going on all at once. The thing is you can handle it. You can handle it. Do one thing at a time. Get things done. Watch less TV. Spend less time on your cell phone. Don't text as much. In fact, don't text at all, okay? You'd be really surprised how much you can get done if you cut out the texting, you cut out your TV, you cut out, you know, taking a, you know, really long time to put your makeup on and getting your hair done. And Leos are all about their hair. Some of you are spending 2 or 3 hours on their hair. You know, cut down that time. You'll have so much more time in your day to get some of these things done. And schedule it into your schedule to pay bills, 8 a.m., you know, from 8 to 9, you know. If you work in the evening, or if you're not working, you know, try to find a job from 8 to 9 a.m. From 11 to 12, you go out and you know, start, you know, pounding the pavement and turning in your resume and all that. Having more structure, doing one thing at a time, though, you can really, to me, this is about time management, okay? And Leos really, again, I've talked about this before, do not plan enough ahead. They're kind of, they get through things because they are very much in the moment type people. They love in the moment. They love wholeheartedly in that moment, but they don't think about the future of their relationship. And some of them don't even really care about the future of their relationship. And I feel like specifically for guys, this is what's happening right now for you. I don't feel like for you to have this many women, it shows me that you're not really thinking about having a future with one person. You know, this is the multiples situation. Um, and just know when you have the Five of Wands, in the position of your attitude, you are going to get through this, but you see life as being a shit festival, you know? But at the same time, you have all this really amazing positive things happening. So it's similar to the Cancer in this way. You know, and I was talking about this in my Cancer female, and you may have some Cancer Leo combinations or strong Leo in your chart. Okay, so you may be watching this and you're a Cancer. This is, to me, very typical of what I would consider a Cancer Sun female who sees, who thinks about all the negative stuff that's happening, all the things they have to do, the bills they have to pay, and da-da-da-da-da, and they're negative thinking, and they're not managing their time, they're not being necessarily responsible in the sense that they're spending, like I said, too much time on things that take up their time. You know, maybe you're spending too much social time because you do have this card in the position of your emotions. You're going out too much, and you're being social too much. You know, guys, maybe you're dating a lot, and things are piling up. Maybe your laundry is piling up. You know, it just feels like this is your attitude, and your attitude can change. Okay, and it does need to change because the outcome is getting what you wish, which to top everything off is an amazing card. And this also generally, a lot of times what she is wishing for is pregnancy, is children. And the Empress in the traditional sense, by the way, is pregnancy and children. So we have the High Priestess, who is fertility, the Queen of Pentacles, which in my deck, I see her as being pregnant because she looks pregnant. The Four of Wands, which is the news about pregnancy or can indicate family, thinking about family, finding out that you are pregnant. The Queen of Wands, who typically has kids already, but maybe is adding again to their family. She's not necessarily pregnant now, but she's thinking about it. And then the Empress, who I said in the classic rendition of the tarot, she's sitting in her chair and she's pregnant. She's very abundant. And the Eight of Wands, which I made into wishing for pregnancy because there's a lot of infertility going on, and I see that as being something that a lot of women, that's something that a lot of women wish for. Whether people really are conscious of it or not. It's what people wish for, I should say, guys and girls, you know. But it's also, the Eight of Wands is also getting whatever it is that you're wishing for. So say you're wishing for a motorcycle, okay? To me, it's indicative of some way, somehow being able to pay for that motorcycle and getting it. That's like literally having the power to achieve your dreams. That's amazing energy. So it's topping this whole thing off with this positivity. Now, interestingly enough, you have this oddball Nine of Wands here, waiting card. And so this is in the future. In the future, I feel like you're going to be looking back at this past and going, wow, you know, I dated a lot of women, or you know, a lot was going on and things were really good. And it's also waiting on someone, you know, waiting on maybe one of these women to show up in your life if you're a Leo male. For a Leo female, this is things taking longer than expected, you know, a little bit of a delay. And so I feel like the delay kind of causes some chaos. For some reason, things kind of pile up. This delay causes the chaos. And then, but the outcome is still good. So I don't feel like you're blocked per se from a positive outcome. Know that things eventually will start to move again. I know that we have a stupid Mercury retrograde coming, and I detest them with every fiber of my being. But it is something that we all have to deal with. So I feel like this could be in connection with that. I feel like it is more the end of April, though, where this delay is coming in. And, you know, at the tail end, it's possible that things kind of happen all at once. So it's like you could be waiting for the last minute, and then it happens at that very last second of, you know, April 30th, you know, 2015 or something like that. Is there even an April 30th in the month? I get so confused about how many days is in each month. Yeah, so there is April 30th. Yeah, so I feel like that's when it would come in, okay? So then the outcome is the Eight of Wands, getting what you want, okay? And then, you know, again, I'll show you this card. That's getting what you want. But you have I pulled another card because pregnancy isn't what you want, even though you've got all these fertile women pregnancy cards here. I pulled another card because there may be another, you know, person that's watching this that needs some additional kind of insight or guidance. And what came up is this card. And this is the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles is you're looking for an equal partnership. On the positive side of this card. On the negative side of this card, this card can indicate resentment. So what you want is not to be in not to have a resentful partner, not to have resentment, to be in an equal partnership where each of each other is giving to each other. And I feel like this is also financial. Either you're starting a new business and you need some financial backing, or you need someone to loan you some money. Typically, this can sort of increase the money that you have by somebody else giving you some money. Leo females, this is a guy you're looking for maybe to be provided for. You're looking for some support, financial support from someone. This could be your husband. This could be your partner. If you're single, what you're looking for is a 50-50 partnership without resentment. And I feel like you're going to get it because you got the wish card. So if it doesn't happen right away, because you do have this delay card, you know, May or June, I would say, is when it would happen. That's kind of what I feel. But I always tell people timelines shift and change very much based on your free will and what you choose to do. But that's all that I'm really getting. I feel like it's such a positive reading that there's so much there for you. There's so many good things happening for you at the end of April that I think, you know, just tune into it and look around and be like, wow, I have it all, you know. A lot of abundance there, a lot of prosperity there, a lot of happiness there, a lot of joy. And I always say children bring blessings into your life. So if you found out you're pregnant and you're kind of concerned about it, don't be. It'll all be fine. It'll all work out. And I feel like it'll bring you a lot of happiness in the end. So yeah, so that's my message. I'm going to send you big hugs, big kisses. And I will talk to you guys again soon. Okay, take care.